Hello, believers. In this video, we are going to know how to get 111 OVR Puskas as F2P users, and is it worthy to get 111 OVR players from the exchange sections? Not only that, we are also going through all these topics. 1. 5 updates from which you can get better rewards. 2. How to get 111 OVR Puskas as a F2P user. So believers, as always, video will be very much useful, and subscribe, plus turn on that bell icon so that you will never miss any useful contents like this. Now let's move to point number 1. 5 updates from which you can get better rewards. So recently, with the Ragnarok event update, EA has done a lot of updates in other sections of the game. So let's discuss the updated section and discuss everything that you should do to get better rewards and in-game benefits. Firstly, they have upgraded the Division Rivals section, and literally you can get 90 shards reaching FC Champion rank, or if you have luck, you can get better rewards. So, it's important to reach FC Champion rank in each Division's Rivals section. I am planning very soon to push rank in all of these sections, as 90 shards is not a joke, bros. Overall, we can get a minimum 270 shards from all these sections. Anyway, I felt the rewards updated in the Division Rivals are just awesome. The second update they did is in this season's highlights section. You can still get 100 to 101 players, but this time there are chances. The use of 100 to 101 or less. For checking that. In the exchange section, if you come to the extra time, then you can see here they already updated the extra time tokens exchange. Last time 100 to 101 was giving 1k extra time tokens, but now they are giving just forking 100 tokens, which is seriously ridiculous, and those players are looking seriously outdated. Anyway, you will get 500 tokens, so if you want, you can grind that section. I think EA needs to update the OVR of the season highlights section. The third update we have is in Arcade Mode. If you come to the activity section, then here you can see the new mode called Arcade Mode, and here we just need to clear the pitch where there are coins, gems, tokens, shards, Mascherano, fodders, and many more things. Now, this game has something fun, and many of you might not have noticed that thing, so I decided to include this section in today's video. Anyway, that small thing is firstly, to start a match, you need this type of arcade tokens, which you can get daily 3 tokens by playing Division Rivals matches. So you can play this game daily 3 times. Here, simply you have to start the match, and you will see the countdown time, and once the countdown time ends, you can't actually collect things. So you have limited time, and your main aim here should be collecting great rewards in the given countdown time. For that, you need to know the control of this game. There is a catcher or hook thing, which is this one. So here this hook will not try to catch the resources and collect it unless you tap on screen. Unless you touch it, it keeps tilting or shaking. For example, here I am doing 1 tap and it went to catch 1 resource. Now the best or most interesting thing about this game is it gives very less coins. So it's best if you try not to collect the coins, as you will not get very high coins. You just try to catch other important resources. If you start catching resources randomly here, then you will face one great issue, and that is the time will end and you will miss important resources like I missed. So that was an interesting thing in this arcade game. You can even get shards and other types of reward from this game, so make sure to play the game. Next, bros, the 4th update I am going to discuss is in the extra time section. This section got huge updates, and this time, literally the best pick pack that can be great to collect rewards has changed this time. Now, first thing you have to know is, this is not the section from which you should expect the 110 and 111 OVR players. This section is actually designed to utilize the old event fodders, and it's the section from which you can collect better shards. Anyway, here we have a free pick pack, which you can open daily for free, and I think you should open it daily. This value pick is paid, so not talking about it. Next we have Star Pick. And this section was seriously great last time because it was easy to collect forking 10k tokens. Anyway, this section has 0% chances to give 110 to 111 OVR players, and it mostly gives 106 to 108. It seems like this section needs a better upgrade, and EA haven't even included the Ragnarok players, so this time, I think this is not the really good section to try out. Next we have Prize Pick, and this rotates daily with different event players. If you have remembered then, yesterday, it was giving chances to pack 75k gems too. Today it has higher chances to give 100 to 103 OVR tradable players, and it costs forking 2k tokens. This section depends on which pick EA brings daily, however, in case if the things like gems and shards come, you can try it out. Finally, we have Shard Pick, and this section needs 5k shards, which is very costly. However, you can utilize old event fodders to collect the extra time tokens, and with those extra time tokens, this section has very higher chances to reward you, 10 to 150 shards. You all know how crucial shards are to get 111 OVR players, so I personally felt this is the most worthiest pack out there in extra time. Cost is dissatisfying, but still I think this is the section which you bros should try. Now, one more question you might ask me is, how to collect extra time, and what are the worthy ways to collect extra time tokens in this extra time tokens exchange, right? In my opinion, 95 to 101 has become quite useless when talking about 102 to 103. They are decent. 105 and 106 are useless to consume in this pack, but still, if you have remaining old event fodders, and if it is not coming of use in other sections, you can try it here. Anyway, up to 106, if you have old event untradable fodders, you can try it out to exchange this extra time token, but for the extra tokens collections, the question might be, is it worthy to purchase the fodders from the market? I think 95 to 103 players are a waste to purchase because they cost like 15 million coins and they are still giving 100 to 500 tokens only, where 104 costs just around 19 million coins and they give 1k tokens. So to collect 1k tokens, you have to waste 20 million coins. For 105, 106, it will cost above 28 million coins. So it's not worth purchasing 105, 106. 107 gives 2,500 tokens, 108 gives 5k tokens, and 109 gives 10 tokens. All of them are unworthy of exchanging tradable players by purchasing them from the market. So you can consider 104 is the best to purchase from the market to exchange the tokens. However, I can prove if you even purchase 104 from the market, that's going to give you a big L because 104 Ragnarok can give you 10 shards. Now the same 5x 104 can give 1k extra time, 04 tokens. But to open this 5k extra time pick pack, you need 5k tokens, and to collect 5k tokens, you must purchase 5x 104, which costs 100 million coins at the rate of 20 million per card. So if you simply purchase 5x 104 and exchange it for shards, you are getting 50 shards from 100 million coins. So the conclusion is, you should avoid purchasing tradable players to perform the extra time pick packs. Only try it in case you have remaining untradable useless fodders from other events than Ragnarok. The fifth update EA did is in the exchange section, and in the exchange section there are literally around 3 changes they have done. And to discuss about those changes deeply, let's move to point number 2. How to get 111 OVR Puskas as a F2P user. Firstly, talking about the update EA did in this Defining Legacies players, there were some of you who were telling me that I suggested not to take 109 Defining Legacies players, and that was L decision, but bros, that's actually right decision, even though the 109 rating players that are in the Defining Legacies, because if you want to get these 111 OVR players from the Defining Legacies exchanges, then you don't only need to waste that 109 Defining Legacies players that's in the shards, but you also have to waste other things like 200 shards, which cost price similar to 110 OVR already. You have to waste 3x 108 in that Defining Legacies player. So this is simply overpriced in my opinion. All of these 111 Defining Legacies exchanges have the same format, and I think you should not go for this exchange. If you are exchanging Zola, his 109 version costs 800 shards, adding 200, it's already costing 1k shards. Now you have to waste 3x 108 rating players 2 bros, and 108 are actually good to use for like next 1 to 2 months. Now another exchange section is Ragnarok, mighty. Firstly, 102 to 111 exchange costs 50 million, and I suggest avoiding this as it's unworthy. 104 to 111 costs 100 million coins, and this is also unworthy as you can get 104 in just 20 million coins. 106 to 111 needs 108 rating players. 106 just gives 10 shards. So I think better use that 108 in the extra time tokens exchange if it's of the old event card, as it at least gives 5,000 extra time tokens, and you can open that 5,000 pick pack, which has chances to give 10 to 100 plus shards, and that pack has higher possibilities of giving better shards compared to this 106 to 111. Next, we have 105 to 111 packs, which needs 107 players, and once again, use 107 other event fodders on that extra time tokens exchange. Next, we have 107 to 111 exchanges. This might be dependent on whether you want to play safe or with luck. If you open this pack, 30 shards is sure as you will get at least 107. But with the players you are wasting, you can get 8,500 tokens, so almost 20 shards is confirmed. However, you can get more than that too. Next, we have another 106 to 111 exchange, and this pack is the dumbest pack that I have ever seen. It's saying, waste 30 shards and take only 10 shards. Anyway, don't waste Ragnarok cards in any of the exchanges, and these exchanges are not even worth wasting past event fodders, as I already said. What's the reason? Now, finally, we have changes in this Ragnarok Mighty Winter player, and here we can see 111 rating Puskas in the exchange. Honestly, I have tested Puskas, and I felt like Puskas' performance is really great. His speed is top-notch, and opposition defenders seriously struggles to catch him. Apart from that, He is best shooting-wise in the game, however, he lacks on 5-star weak foot, so that is a cons on this card. Otherwise, he has 4-star skill moves, 123 dribbling. Agility is good, he is short, and short players are very good on smoothness. He also has good strength. Apart from that, he has high medium work rate and roulette skill move traits. He has a long shot taker and outside foot shot. He is also a playmaker, however, he can't play an alternative position. Overall, Puskas is definitely a meta card and can help you to score a lot of goals. Now, performance-wise, you don't need to doubt he is the best, but the thing is, how to get him as F2P? And is he really worthy to claim from this exchange pack? Because he is not available in the Shards exchange. Now, looking at the requirements, he costs 500 Mighty Winter Shards. Apart from that, you have to waste 3 axes 109 on him, 5 axes 108, and 3 axes 107. Honestly, 3 axe 107 is nothing, as you can easily fulfill this condition. Plus, a lot of you might have 107 already, and 107 are irrelevant. If you want to get 107, the best section is 10k extra time pick pack. Talking about 108, you might have a few 108. If you don't have, 108 has become easy to get from 3000 gems pack. So, if you at least waste previous event 3 axe 108, you don't have to waste shards. For the 2 axe 108 you might get from the luck in this 3k gems pack, you might waste 120 shards. Up to now, we wasted around 500 and 120 shards, which means, in total, 620 shards. You can get 108 from the league exchanges if you are struggling to claim 108 bros. You can get Modric and Essendon. 1 you might have, and 2 target from luck, or many of you might fulfill 108 without even luck already. Next, talking about 3 axe 109, here I think, in case if you have get 109 from 3k gems pack luck, that's fine, as up to now we just wasted 620 shards. If we use 1 axe 109, we wasted only 740. If you waste 2 axe 109 from the pack opening, you are wasting in total of 860, and if you are wasting 3 axe 109 from the pack opening, you are wasting 980 shards. Now, I know it's definitely not possible to get 3 axe 109 from this 3k gems pack for all of you, so you have to find out the way to get at least 2 axe 109 in the game. 1 axe 109 might be possible to get from 3k gems pack. Anyway, we have 41 days time to claim 109, so you can waste 600 million coins to purchase 30 axe 104 Mighty Winter Shards and exchange it to get 300 shards and get 109 players with 300 shards in the week 1 of Ragnarok. See, this is valid in my opinion. Another 1 axe you can, except you have already in your squad from past event, however. In case if you have less than 2 axe 109, you should not waste your 109 for the Puskas exchange. Anyway, the conclusion is, in a few days, 107, 108 relevance is going to decrease. So, they are nothing, and the best section to use, 107, 108, is Puskas exchange, instead of these extra time tokens exchange or these Ragnarok exchange. Even though claiming Puskas looks tough, I think, you should at least give a try, as we have 42 days remaining, and here a lot of better 111 OVR players SBC exchange are coming with similar requirements, and it's definitely worthy to claim in my opinion, plus possible to claim by F2P users. My final saying is, exchange takes time, but it's definitely possible to get Puskas 111 OVR player. Anyway, believers, make sure to rate the event in the comment section and give feedback. I will meet you with the next one. Till then, your lovely host, Mr. Believer, signing out.